Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Alejandro and I'm here to help entrepreneurs and business owners expand their online presence and grow their business. So today I have an awesome video for you. I'm going to show you how to create a Facebook ad. Now, why is this important? As a business owner or as an entrepreneur, it's really important for you to master this. It used to be that before you had to call the newspaper and you had to put an ad on the newspaper and you just had to wait for someone to call you. The awesome thing about Facebook is that now you can target a specific audience. So before we start, there's two things you need to do. You need to research your audience and you need to research the competition. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The first thing you're going to do is to have a Facebook page. Now this is going to allow you to have different content from your personal profile. Usually this is used to have your business information and everything that is related to your business. So once you have your page, the second thing you want to do is to click here where it's this F right here. Now they have updated Facebook. It looks a little bit different. So I'm still getting used to it. Make sure you get familiar with Facebook. I'm going to go into Ads Manager. All right, so remember what I told you. The first thing we're gonna do is research our audience before we can start creating any ads. So I'm gonna go right here where it says business tools. And then I'm gonna go into audience insight. It's right here under analyze and report, and we're gonna go into audience insights. Here in audience insights, the first thing is going to ask you, you want to find out more about audiences on Facebook or people connected to your page. If you're starting, I will suggest everyone on Facebook. Later on, as you have more activity in your page, you can select people connected to your page. In here, this information that you're going to get is going to be based on the database, the Facebook database. So as you know, Facebook has a lot of information on each one of us, including what is it that you like, what is it that you're looking for, where you work, if you have in your profile, how old are you, if you have a degree, and all of those things. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to be pretending that I have a bicycle product that I'm going to be advertising. You know, this concept applies to 20 product you're selling or any offer that you have. So right here, I'm going to go for gender, all, interest. Now, this is where it gets tricky, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to type the word bicycle. Now, see right here, it says interest. Let's type exercise. And I always misspell it. Okay. Let me type exercise. Bicycle. Okay. Nothing comes up. Let's just type exercise. Physical exercise. Exercise equipment. That's a good one. Maybe people who like mountain biking, but because of the weather, they're not allowed to go out. Or you need to be careful with the suggestions that Facebook gives you. So right here, I tap mountain biking, and it says it's giving me people who work as an employer for a mountain biking company. So, I mean, unless you're targeting those people, that's fine. But I want to go for interest, people who is interested. So now I got it for people who is interested in sports and outdoors, outdoor recreation, mountain biking. That's good. We can remove this one since I'm not targeting people who work there. We have that 49% of women are interested in this, 51% men. So you might want to target only people between the age of 25 all the way to 54. Okay. And you can target male and female. They're pretty much the same. Unless your product specifically to a gender, then just choose a gender. And look at this, people that are married, that's 50%. That's good. People that have completed a college degree or are currently attending college, that's 61%. That's really good. High school and college. And this even gives you their job title. So people who are working in production, that's 20%. Transporting and moving, installation and repair, construction and extraction. So it's just for you to get an idea of your audience. So I will suggest you write this down, or somewhere where you can remember. So I'm gonna write it down. So that's the first step right there. You need to have a page, you need to know your audience. Now you need to research your competition. So the second thing you're gonna do, you're gonna go into Facebook and you are going to type a brand that you know is a competition. So in this case, I'm gonna type for Peloton. And I mean, you can look at the posts that they're putting right on their feed, but you can also go right here into page transparency. And if you scroll down, it says ad from this page. This page is currently earning ads. So you go to the ad library and you're gonna see all the ads that they're running. Why is this important to you? Because you're gonna see what type of ads they're doing. You know, sometimes you can get an idea, you can get inspired as to what type of ad you can run. So if they have a video, you can click on it and you can watch the video, so you can get an idea of what you're doing. You can take a look at the copy, so you can even click on it and see where that takes the person who's watching this ad. So this is a landing page. So again, you can reverse engineer a landing page so you can do something similar, you know, just for you to get inspiration on what you need to do. Now that you have a page that you know who your audience is and what type of ad you can run, the next thing you got to do is prepare your ad. Now this can be photo or video. In this case, as you can see, they're doing video, but let's say you don't have time for a video. You know, a picture is gonna work as well. It's got a little bit of text, so that's really important. If you're using a picture, the copy is gonna be a little longer, and there's not too many words on the picture. As you can see right here, this is just a picture. Run with instructor, motivation. You know, it doesn't give you like a whole sentence. It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4 words. Okay, you need to work on that. If you don't know how to edit the picture, there's a video I have on how to use Canva precisely for this type of things. So go ahead and watch the video if you don't know how to edit a photo. Let's say you already have everything. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my ad. The next thing I want to do is go to the plus sign right here and click add. So it's gonna take me to the ads manager, and what it's gonna ask me is, what is the objective of my campaign? Now this can be confusing for some of you. The first time you see this, it can get very confusing because you don't know what each one means. If you put your mouse over the little eye right there, it's gonna tell you exactly what each option means. But most of the time you wanna go for conversions. That's when you want someone to buy a product. It says right here, let's check what conversion says. It says show your ads to people most likely to take valuable action, like making a purchase or adding payment info on your website, app, or in Messenger. So those are great options. I'm gonna choose that one. Now name your campaign. I know it says optional, but it's really important. Once you have a lot of campaigns, you need to know what each one is about. So make sure you give a complete detailed name of what your campaign is. So in my case, I'm gonna put exercise bike, and I use underscores to keep it more clean. Later on, as you create more campaigns, you might want to try something different. Instead of just targeting men and women, you might just want to target men. And so you're going to create another campaign with a different name. So you want to make sure you have a detailed name on that. So you click continue. I'm going to go all the way to campaign budget optimization, and you're going to choose your daily budget. If you have any questions, you can just move your mouse over and see what it says right there. It says if you choose a lifetime budget, we'll never spend more than that amount. If you choose a daily budget, you may spend more on some days and less on others, but we'll maintain an average daily budget. So my suggestion is, think about it more like a monthly budget. That way you have a better picture of how is your audience reacting to your ad. So you might not leave your ad for a whole month. Just think about it like that. So let's say you want to spend 150 a month. That's $5 per day. So you might want, that's a good budget. So if you want to start with $5 per day, that's really good. And you want to click next. Now it says, where is conversion event location? Where do you want your audience to go? Most of the time it's a website, like a landing page, unless you have an app or Messenger or WhatsApp. That's a new one. They just added that one not too long ago. Facebook pixel is really important. Make sure you know how to set it up. It will take me a long time to explain that right now, but it's really important. So make sure you know how to do that one. So what it does, the Facebook pixel, it tracks what people are doing on your website. So that way you know if they have initiated checkout, or you know what's more important to you right now. So I'm gonna go with purchase right now. You know, I want to know if they have, you know, if they have purchased any of the products that I'm selling. Now dynamic creative, it's really cool. Dynamic creative is gonna let you choose 2, 3, 4 photos of your product. Facebook is gonna be doing all the hard work and is gonna be showing the picture that has been more successful, so you don't have to be changing it. So Facebook does that for you, so that's really cool. Now for audience, okay, so this is where you're gonna use the previous audience research that we did. So we're gonna go to location, and you can change the country. You can be more specific as to maybe choose just 1 state or 5 states, or maybe just 1 city or 3 cities. It's up to you. So I'm gonna leave it right now open for United States. And then right here on H, you're gonna change it to whatever you wrote, you know, whatever your research said. In my case, I wrote it down. It was 25 to 54. The research showed me that I can go for both genders, unless my product is just for a specific gender. If your ad is on a specific language, like, you know, Spanish, Italian, French, just change it. Look at this right here. It says this setting is for reaching people whose language is uncommon in the location you select. The United States in English, so I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna leave it like that. And you can save this audience for later on, so you don't have to be changing this every time. I know Facebook says that automatic placements are recommended. You need to go with manual placements. So make sure you choose Facebook newsfeed, Instagram feed, if you have Instagram, Facebook feeds, and Instagram Explore. We can check this one. All right, so we don't touch that, we'll leave it like that. Now in here is gonna give you a better insight of how many people you're gonna be reaching. If this needle goes to broad, that's, you know, your audience to broad, that's not good. So you need to be somewhere in the green line. Okay, if you're being too specific, you're targeting very few people, which is not good either. So like I said, stay in the green line. So I'm gonna click next. We have our audience. Now in Facebook page, make sure you choose the right page. If you haven't connected your Instagram account, you can connect your Instagram right there. So on this one right here, where I'm gonna go with carousel. That way I can choose 2 or more images. So I'm gonna go with select images. I already have my images prepared. So make sure you choose 2 or more pictures. Maybe, you know, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. Not more than 4. That's a lot. So primary text. This is what people will see in the ad. You know, now you can get some ideas from other ads that you've seen. So right here on their website, this is where your ad is gonna lead people. Make sure you put the right website. In this case, I'm just gonna make up something. I'm gonna go with exercise bike. Double check your website before you put it in here, because you don't want to be sending people to the wrong website or to a non-working website. Then you can see a sample of your ad. Now call to action is really important. Most of the time I choose for learn more, because people feel less intimidated by that, unless it's something like a download, and that's fine. You know, if you get a download, like a digital download, that's great. Or if you have a product and you think, you know, it's a good ad and people will buy it from there, you can click shop now, and that will, I mean, it will do the same. It will take them to the website, but it's more, you know, it's more direct. So If people buy shop now, they'll probably want to shop it already, want to buy the item already. Like I said, most of the time I go with learn more, so people feel more comfortable with learning more about the product, and then you take them to the buy section. So Facebook pixel, you can set it up. Like I said, it will take longer. For the purposes of this video, I will have to skip that part, but make sure you have this set up properly. At the end, once you have checked everything is fine, sometimes if something is wrong, you will see like a yellow triangle on this side. Make sure you click on it and see what's wrong with the ad. Facebook doesn't like when you have pictures with lots of text, so keep the text to a minimum, 3 words, 4 words, that will be enough. Once you hit publish, it's not gonna go live right away. They're gonna check, or a computer is gonna be checking it, and if there's something wrong, it will tell you, you know, your ad cannot be published, this is a problem. You can let us know if we're wrong, or you know, you can send us a message and you can appeal to the, you know, to whoever's checking that, you know, and let them know why, you know, they should be running your ad. If everything's fine, your ad will start running. Sometimes it takes a few minutes, sometimes it takes a few hours, sometimes it takes maybe half a day or 1 day. So be patient. You will get a notification once your ad is live. Once it's running in the audience manager, you can see all the details about that ad, but that's something for another video. So before you go, I just want to do a quick review of what you learned today in this video. We learned how to create Facebook ads step by step from the beginning. And here's a review real quick. I created a PDF. If you want to download it, it's going to be in the description box down below. So the first step is to get a Facebook page. If you don't have one, make sure you create one. Research your audience. This is really important. That way you know your ads are going to go to the right people. You need to research your competition. That way you'll get a better understanding of what is it that they're doing. See if you can do something similar or something better than them. Choose your objective. If you don't know the objective when creating your campaign, just roll your mouse over the little eye and it'll let you know what type of objective that is. Specify your budget. You can do it on a monthly basis, and you can always stop your ad if you feel that it's not working. Later on, use the research that you did on your audience to specify your audience in the ad. Copy and images are really important when creating your ad. Make sure you got the copyright. And you can use pictures of you. If you get a really good video, you're more than welcome to use a video. If you don't, go ahead and use an image with not too many words. Now, after people click on your ad, they're gonna go somewhere to a website. Make sure that landing page, the message is clear and that it's congruent with your ad. So you don't want to say something in your ad and then something totally different in your landing page. Now, number 9, hit the publish button. Sometimes this is the best part. Sometimes your ad might get rejected for, you know, it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it will happen. So just make sure you go back, check why it's been rejected, fix the error, and publish it again. And finally, once your ad has been running, just check the data, see if it's working. If it's not working, modify it, you know, create another one, be creative. If it's working, great. You can scale that ad to something bigger, but that's a topic for another day. So that was the basics on how to create a Facebook ad. I hope this was value for you. In the next video, I will be showing you how to create a landing page. If you don't know how to create a landing page, this is really useful exactly for this. So whenever you have an ad, you want to take people to the landing page. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel.